This video is all about me apping how I wasted a whole week on creating a new profile pic, and in that process you'll also learn some stupid creative processes and also how not to take creative decisions. So let's get into it. Last week I started a Twitter account so that I can post some pure Blender or 3D content. Follow me on X if you haven't. After creating the account, I thought I should make myself a new profile pic because my old one is, well, old. So instead of taking a simple picture of myself, I thought ki I'm a good 3D artist. So it will be easy to make a profile pic in Blender and slap it on my socials. So I opened Blender with a half-ass idea of how my profile pic should look like. My idea is to pose a character like this, body this way, face this way, and in place of the face, there will be a skull. Up to here was my idea, and the rest I thought I'll just go with the flow. But while I was posing my character, I got an idea ki recently I started working with green screen. So why not pose myself in front of camera and bring that to Blender. From this point on, everything I do, every decision I make feels stupid and unnecessary, so let me pick up the pace. So I posed myself in front of the camera and I took the footage I recorded to After Effects and masked myself out. Brought that to Blender, adjusted the camera according to the actual camera and placed a skull on my face. Then I realized that this is 3D and this is 2D. If I want a skull to fit this scene properly, then my body should also be a 3D model. I also realized that I need a skeleton neck and a skeleton ribcage to make it look like a skeleton is wearing a jacket, which I did not plan for. Now the problem is if I place a skeleton model in front of myself, well, you can see the problem. So I thought of ways to solve this. Like in those Hollywood movies where they change the clothes of the character in post-production, or in some movies where they add some extra details to the wardrobe of the act, or I should just take a 3D jacket model and adjust it according to my pose. I tried doing that for 3 hours, but it didn't go well. The jacket started to look janky and it did not go well with the scene. At this point, I don't know why I just didn't think of taking my character rig and rigging it to my clothes and then adjusting the rig according to the clothes. Don't know why. This is all stupid. Just listen to my apping. After some mining, I found a software called Daz 3D, which is a free software, but if you want to do anything other than play with basic character, you need to spend at least $200 for add-ons, clothes, etc., which I don't have. But keeping that aside, I spent more than half a day understanding and learning this software. After that, I made this basic character from Daz 3D and brought it to Blender. And then I posed the character in Blender according to my pose. After that, for some reason, I thought of Marvelous Designer and decided to clothe my characters in Marvelous Designer. Don't know why I thought that and decided to do that. Don't know anything, just bullshit. If I had done everything correctly, just bought a character, posed the character, clothe the character in Blender, this process will just take like 1 or 2 hours at max, but this went for a whole week. I'm just really frustrated. Now let me continue explain my bullshit process. So I installed Marvelous Designer and tried to import a character from Blender to Marvelous Designer with the pose I made in Blender. And from here on, the process went from downhill to free fall. Because whenever I try to import a character from Blender to Marvelous Designer, there will be some type of issue. Sometimes there will be scaling issue. Sometimes the body mesh will not be generated for my character. Sometimes the cloth simulation will not work. And sometimes the character will not even import to Marvelous Designer. Even till this time, I don't know how to import posed character from Blender to Marvelous Designer. And the imported character should also have body mesh so that the cloths will fit properly in Marvelous Designer. Those two will not happen at the same time, and I don't know how to make a body mesh myself for the imported character. If you guys know how to do that, just link a video if you know anyone explain in YouTube, or tell me the process in comment section. Long story short, I just gave up on importing the character and took the default character in Marvelous Design and posed it in Marvelous Design and then exported it to Blender. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I just focused more on importing the character from Blender to Marvelous Design. I don't know why. After importing, I deleted the character, just kept the clothes, I added the skull, neck, ribcage, some wires, and fog, and adjusted the lighting. I still don't know why I just did not take a character, add some clothes, rig the clothes properly, and add the skull, everything in Blender and call it a day. It will be a much simpler process. Instead of that, I have done all this bullshit. But at the end of the day, I learned some new softwares like half of Dash 3D and 0.5% of Marvelous Designer. And I think I'm happy with that. That's enough apping for the day. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, because there will be some exciting content from now on. I plan to make some 5-minute cinematic scenes using this screen scene. I am still learning and I'll post my progress and my learnings and how to do some things in 3D every week, and I'll maximum post every day on my socials, so make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you're also beginner and learning 3D or VFX, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and that's it for today. Bye.